Good morning, my beautiful children of K-Tech High School and Junior College. Children, we are on going with a beautiful season, that is rainy season. We all love rain. Why do we love rain? Because we love to get wet as we are tired of the summer season and rain brings relief, right? What small children do in rain? They jump in puddle, they make paper boats and leave it in the flowing water. This is how we all must have enjoyed rain, right? Now it's a beautiful season, don't you think so? And not to forget, why is rain important? It changes our surrounding. Means rain brings many changes in our surrounding, like plants get new life, flowers bloom, right? There is greenery everywhere. There is life you can see. There is a smile on people's face. And not to forget our farmers. When it rains, they are the most happiest people. Why? Because they think that their hard work of tilling, removing weeds, sowing seeds is going to bear fruits. Means the plants they have shown will grow if they have a good harvest, right? that is the that is why it brings a big smile on their face. So children, today in our online session of K-Tech High School Junior College, we are going to do a beautiful poem from our Bal Bharti in the time of silver rain. Now let's see who has written this poem and what is his style of writing. The poet Langston Hughes has written, his full name was James Mercer Langston Hughes, born on 1st February 1901. He died on 22nd of May 1967 at the age of 66. Occupation means what did he do for his living? He was a poet, he has written many columns. He was known as a best columnist in newspapers. He has written many dramas, so he was called dramatist. He has written many essays and novels. Means we can say he was a very versatile, intelligent writer. He attended his education from Lincoln University and his active period was from 1926 to 1964. Now, let's see what his style of writing is. Langston Hughes was an American writer and an activist who won many awards and honors for his work. He started a new style of writing, poetry, in which rhythm and spontaneous expression are important. Rhythm is what? That particular tune or a musical effect was very important. In this poem, he describes how rain brings joy and life. So, children, this is the poem we will be doing 1.3 in the time of rain. So, let's read this poem together. In the time of silver rain, the earth puts forth new life again. Grass, green grasses grow and flowers lift their heads, and all over the plain the wonder spreads of life, of life, of life. In the time of silver rain, the butterflies lift their silken wings to catch a rainbow cry, and the trees put forth new leaves to sing in joy beneath the sky. As down the roadway passing, boys and girls go singing too. In the time of silver rain, when spring and life are new. Isn't it a beautiful poem, children? Yes, there is no rhyming scheme, proper rhyming scheme, but there is a rhythm. It is in a form of a song. Now, after pairwise explanation, there are two paragraphs. After explanation, we'll be doing workshop, very less from workshop, but I've got some extra questions which will help you to understand the poem very well. Now, let's see in short what is this poem about. Now, children, when we are talking about silver rain, now the poet is calling rain as a silver rain. Why? Because हम अपना ही अंदाजा लगा सकते हैं, because rain water is very crystal clear, shining like silver, so he calls it a silver rain. It's very, and if you go to see, silver is very expensive, so then definitely rain has a great value, right? उसकी कीमत बहुत है, because it gives life, right? So there is a different meaning we can attach to this poem, children, according to our sides. And one more thing, when he says it's a silver rain, means maybe that poet has come across that saying, every cloud has a silver lining. So that is why he's referring rain as a silver rain, which is valuable. And I can interpret it as valuable because it gives new life to nature, right? And it brings a big smile on the face of farmers. So let's read what this poem is about in short. It's a short paraphrase. Then we will do our poetry according to the stanza. Okay? When the silver rain falls on the earth develops new life again. Green grass grows and the flowers lift their heads. The wonder of life spreads all over the plain. Here we are talking about plain is earth. When the silver rains falls on the earth, the butterflies lift their silken like wings to catch a rainbow. The trees produce new leaves to sing in joy. Beneath the sky, the boys and girls who are passing by on the road also sings in the time of silver rain. Spring and life are both new. Now, theme of the poem is the poet is telling us by giving a message that rain brings beauty, happiness all around. Means he brings many changes in our surrounding. Beautiful change it would we would say. In the time of silver rain, you can see those white rain which looks very clear, shiny, right? Silver. So he's calling rain as a silver because it shines like silver, and silver is a valuable metal. So I told you that when we consider rain as valuable because it brings many beautiful changes in our surrounding, the earth puts forth a new life again, and green grasses grow. See, you can see this picture of a plant which is growing, right? When it rains, so everywhere, what do you see? Like this entire picture, greenery everywhere. This plant sprouts from the earth and it spreads greenery everywhere. You can see the picture, right? Greenery everywhere. The small picture I have attached beside on the right. So, green grasses grow everywhere, bringing a great change in nature, making the landscape look beautiful, right? Isn't it? When it rains. And flowers lift their heads, and over all the plain, the wonder spreads. See, flowers lifting their hands means blooming. Flowers bloom. and spreads wonder. Wonder means beauty everywhere. See the sunflower, you can see it's blooming when it rains. See those water dripping from it. It looks beautiful, right? Of life, of life, of life. Here, children, which figure of speech? Repetition. Okay. Now we have done this. Let's sum it up with the first paragraph. The poet begins the poem with a title itself and describe rain as a silver rain. Why is the poet calling rain as a silver rain? Because he remembers the proverb, every cloud has a silver lining. Or perhaps when the raindrops shine, they look silver in color, right? I have already told you this. Now he also says that when it rains, earth has new life, yes? In India, it rains after harsh summer. We are tired of a strong summer. So rain brings a relief. When it rains, the earth is smiling and is full of life. There is new life in form of green grass growing. The poet also says that flowers lift their heads means they bloom. Lift their head means उठाते नहीं है, वो कलियां खिल जाती है, खुल जाती है. It means new flowers bloom everywhere. He says that it looks wonderful, right? जब कलियां खिलती है, flowers अपने आप को खोलते हैं, तो it looks very beautiful sight. Our eyes can see. If the rain has spun, that is means ऐसा लगता है rain is doing or playing its magic wand under earth. Means wand is WAND, that is छड़ी, magical छड़ी घुमाती है earth पे, making everything on the earth look beautiful. That is spreading wonder all around. The poet repeats the words of life, of life, of life. Means entire earth is full of life. There is happiness everywhere. People are smiling when it rains. Let's move on with our next stanza. In the time of silver rain, the butterflies lift silken wings to catch a rainbow cry, and the trees put forth new leaves to sing in joy beneath the sky. As down the roadway passing boys and girls go singing too in time of silver rain, when springs and life are new. The second paragraph is more beautiful, children. Now, here the poet is trying to tell us in this stanza, as you all know, in time of silver rain, he says when it rains, butterflies fly about from flower to flower, lifting their silken wings, right, which is shining, soft. Have you touched butterfly, children? Their wings are so soft, no? Ekdam silky. And it seems that the butterflies are just flying around as if they want to catch a rainbow who is crying. Now, is it a rainbow crying? It is a figure of speech, what? Personification. It is just because there is a rain and we see a rainbow in the sky with seven colors, right? So it says that a butterfly is flying to catch the rainbow that is crying. That is when it rains. Now, the rainbow, which symbolizes what? What is the rainbow? When you see a rainbow in the sky, what do you feel, children? Happiness? You're very happy. It describes happiness. So the poet says that the rainbow is shedding tears of happiness. लोग खुशी के मारे भी रोते हैं ना. So the poet is telling us that rainbow is shedding the tears of happiness. That is, it is raining. And the rainbow, that is a sky, is smiling, showing its different colors. He also states that the trees have new leaves. When it rains, definitely trees get new leaves, right? The poet is personifying leaves to be singing. He's saying that leaves start singing. Again, it is personification. New leaves sing. Means new leaves also sprout. They are bright green in color, which is beneath the sky. Means on the beneath the sky kya hai? Earth. So on the earth. That means entire nature is happy. You can see how beautiful picture I've got. Green, greenery everywhere, flowers blooming, right? So it brings smile on our face. The full earth is full of life. And the little boys and girls who are passing on the roads, also what they do, they are singing with joy and happiness, right? See the silken wings of butterflies, right? They are trying to live. They are flying from one flower to another flower to suck nectar, and they are very happy. And see, their wings are so pretty, very soft, silken, like a silk, right? What they are going to do is catch the rainbow. How beautiful rainbow looks, and how just see the picture. Greenery everywhere. The earth has changed its color. See, I've expanded for you all. How beautiful the earth looks, right? Trees putting forth new leaves. See, all entire tree is full of greenery everywhere. Entire tree is full with green leaves, which is beneath the sky, definitely on the earth, right? As down the roadway passing, boys and girls go singing. Now when the children, like you all, when you all also see the rainbow, what do you feel? Like singing, because it makes the nature look really very beautiful, right? That means everybody is happy when it rains. So the poet reminds us that in the time of rain, what happens? Spring season has come with everything, which includes new life. We could also say that the spring will bring new opportunities and with a new life. So forget about our past, enjoy the rain. Means जिस तरह से rain एक नई खुशियाँ लाती है for earth, right? There is greenery everywhere. People are very happy. The earth changes its form. The entire environment is very pleasant. So we can interpret the hidden meaning of the poet, what he's trying to tell us, that forget the past, forget that what happened. Just like rain, when it brings new changes, there are new opportunities in life waiting for you, which will change your life, which will fill your life with smile, new opportunities. That is, it will bring spring. आपकी लाइफ में बाहर आएगी. So forget what is past. That is what the poet is trying to tell us. And just welcome the new life, that is spring. In time of silver rain, when the spring and new life are new. So enjoy your present, right? Now poetry rhyming words. Just a few. Rain again, head spread, wings, sing, sing, spring, cry, sky. Now, figure of speech alliteration is green grasses grow. G sound is repeated. The sound of letter G, that is G sound, is repeated. Not G is repeated. You will say sound of the letter G is repeated. Some other examples, let's see. And flowers lift their head, personification, that is, flowers are given a quality of lifting their head like human beings. Trees put forth new leaves to sing. Trees are given a quality of singing. That is personification. That is another figure of speech. Now, children, with our English textbook question answers, find the pairs of rhyming words used in the end of the lesson in lines, end of the lines in the poem. We have already done it. Rain, again, plain. Head spread, wings, sing, spring, cry, sky. Now, the second question, that is question number 1, is very important. This is a new style of writing. It's a paragraph in which you have to fill the blanks. In the time of rain, when the spring and life are dashed, the butterflies lift dash, wings to catch dash, and try put forth dash leaves to sing in dash beneath the sky as dash and dash to singing down roadway ants. So now you have to pick out the words from the poem and complete the entire short paragraph. It is going to be very, very important when you're doing grammar, children. So keep this thing in mind. This is a new style of doing where you will fill in the blank with the words you have to pick out from the poem. Maybe sometimes later you may get in your literature, that is textbook chapters also. So the answer I have written for you all. In the time of rain, when rain and life are new, the butterflies lift silken wings to catch rainbow cry, and trees put forth new leaves to sing in joy beneath the sky as passing boys and girls to go singing down the roadway. Think and answer. That is a sixth question. I think third, fourth I have omitted. The fifth also I have omitted. Sixth question. Is the poet thinking about heavy rains in the rainy season, or ram that has come? Sorry, not ram, it is ran. Rain. I forgot, children, and there's a spelling little error in it. It is rain, not ram, that has come after a long time. The poet is talking about rain that has come after a long time. Are the boys and girls happy that it is raining? Yes, the poet says that the boys and girls are singing as they pass down the roadway in rain. So obviously they are happy that it is raining. Now talk about your favorite season, children. I have written about winter season because that is the season I love. So you can write about any season that you like. You can write about rain also. My favorite season is winter, as with a cold that brings, it also brings an opportunity to sit by fireplace and read my favorite book. The snow-clad landscapes looks divine, radiant peace with pleasure. What a pleasure it is to eat in this season. Keeping myself warm under the quilt. Quilt is a blanket. And sharing roasted peanuts with my siblings is a pastime that brings immense joy. Now, this verb is very important, children. What does new rain brings? That means fill in the verb with all that happens in nature during the time of new rain. Earth puts forth new life. Green grasses grow. Butterfly lifts their silken wings, that is lifting their heads, that is spreading their wings, right? Trees put forth new life. Question number 1, complex factual questions. Which element of nature are mentioned in the given extract? The elements of nature that are mentioned in the given extract are grass, trees, butterflies, rainbow, sky, and flowers. Question number 2. Why do butterflies lift their silken wings? The butterflies lift their silver wings to catch rainbow. Which line in the poem tells us that the spring season has just begun? The line "in the time of silver rain, when the spring and life are new" tells us that spring season has just begun. Who goes singing down the roadway? Boys and girls go singing down the roadway. Question number 5. Describe in your own words what happens during the time of silver rain. This is very important question, children. During the time of silver rain, the face of the earth completely changes. Now, does the earth really have a face? No, but the entire environment changes. The earth puts forth new life. Green grasses are seen on the surface. The flowers lift their heads in happiness. The butterfly lifts their silken wings, and trees put forth new leaves. The boys and girls are happy and go around singing. Thus, everywhere we can see new life. Now, this is question answers according to the stanza. We have two stanzas in the poem. So, this will help you to understand the poem very well. Question number 1. Why has the poet described the rain as a silver rain? The poet has described the rain as a silver rain, perhaps because he remembers the proverb. Every cloud has a silver lining, or perhaps when the raindrops shine, they look silver in color. In what way does the earth bring new life? The earth brings new life in form of green grass growing, flowers blooming everywhere. How does landscape change? Question number 3, that is, I'm reading, children. Describe the landscape. As soon as it rains, there is a green grass growing, flowers blooming, and the plains look wonderful and beautiful. Question number 4. In what way does wonder spread? When it rains, grasses grow and flowers bloom and everything looks beautiful. Why has the poet repeated the words of life, he has repeated, right, in the poem of life, of life, of life. The poet has repeated the word of life, of life, of life, emphasizing that the earth is full of life. That is, everything and everyone is happy and smiling. Now, in stanza 1, we have few figures of speech, children. Green grasses grow. I have already done poetic device. G sound is repeated, right? The sound of letter G is repeated. So it is alliteration. And flowers lift their head, personification. Flowers are given a quality of lifting their heads. That is human quality. Stanza 2, that is second stanza. Question number 1. How does the poet describe nature? As soon as it rains, there is a rainbow and butterflies with their silken wings fly around it. The trees have grown new leaves and are swaying with happiness under the sky. What do butterflies do? The butterflies with their silken wings fly about the rainbow. Why does the poet say that the rainbow is crying? Is the really rainbow crying? No. It is just because rainbow is seen when it rains. Means it brings happiness. So these are the tears of happiness. The rainbow symbolizes happiness. So the poet means that the rainbow is shedding tears of happiness while the butterflies flatter about. Where do new leaves sing? The new leaves sings in the trees that are growing under the open sky. Where are the boys and girls and what do they do? The boys and girls are singing happily as they go down the road. Which season comes after the rain? And what does it bring? The spring season comes after the rainy season and it brings life. Children, we do not have spring season, but in Western countries they have 4 seasons: autumn, spring, summer, and rain. So that is what it is talking about, spring season, where flowers bloom, trees get new life. Identify figures of speech in second stanza. To catch a rainbow cry. It is personification. Rainbow is given a quality of shedding tears, that is crying, of a human quality, right? New leaves to sing, personification. Leaves are again given a quality of a human being of singing. Write down all the words associated with rain: water, clouds, thunder, lightning, flood, hail, storm, wind, etc. So, yes, children, isn't it very beautiful? Okay, so that's all for the day, children. I hope you enjoyed this session with me about silver rain, and stay safe, stay home. Love you all. Take care. See you in next session.